The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Portland Trail Blazers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Houston Rockets. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This one promises to be hard-fought. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here are the starters for Houston. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And for Portland, they've got Shaedon Sharpe. MP is out there with Deni Avdija. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And the tip goes to Houston. Here's Durant. Pass to Şengün. And here's Durant from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Holiday passes to Avdija. Outside Camara. Now Sharpe. Pass to Lewis. Shoots over Şengün. And MP with a basket on the assist by Holiday. Tough times for MP and the rest of the roster here in Game 3. A lot of reports coming out. A large portion of the team is dealing with the virus.
Yeah, and it seems like most players are going to try and gut it out. But they won't be anywhere close to 100% tonight. Eventually, the toll it takes on you shows up, and you feel sapped of energy.
Durant, shot clock at 2. Great D that time from Camara. Outside Sharpe. MP high post. Pass to Holiday. Portland moving it around. MP a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer Sharpe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Inside. Oh, MP with a block. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Van Vliet, pass to Smith. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. They get it back.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Camara with it. Durant covering. Avdija. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This run has been fueled by their mandatory defense.
And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Holiday passes to MP. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. Lewis has got 7 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Thompson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Sharpe passes to Avdija. And he lays it up and in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Rockets trail by 8. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Smith. There's the triple. Lewis with the rebound. It's Sharpe on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Outside Camara. Now MP. A A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Durant for three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Outside Holiday, screened by MP. Holiday passes to Lewis. Outside Kamara, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So Portland ends up going with... We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. To the middle. Out to Lillard. Back to Kamara. Grant, the pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lewis has got 9.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
So on the floor for Houston. They've got Kevin Durant, Aaron Holiday out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He picked up 18 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Outside Durant. We've got 1:28 left in the second. Lewis with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now here's Durant. Kamara covering. And down it goes. 2 points. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Steps back. Pass to Eason. Jacks up with 3. Offensive rebound. Durant for 3. The shot misses.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Holiday passes to Lillard. Tries it from 19. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word.
And we thank you for joining.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. That does it for halftime.
Yeah, the one team we struggled with the Kings. They beat us.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Denny Avdia out there with MP. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamara in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's MP. It's Avdia on the wing. 4-3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. To the paint. It's stolen by Holiday. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he dunks it down.
That's an athletic play by Shaw, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Well, the Rockets shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Şengün. The three is up. And it's Portland with a rebound. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith. Portland with a rebound. Lewis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday against Van Vliet. Outside Sharp. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. MP, number 1. Here's Lewis. He's got 11. It's Sharp on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Again, the miss by Portland.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Durant. Şengün, the screen. Releases. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 14.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Outside Kamara. Here's Lewis. Defended by Şengün. The fader. No good off the glass.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Şengün, the screen. Smith outside. From the arc. Lewis with the rebound. Portland leading by 14. Outside Kamara. Here's Sharp. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Eason's. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Lewis. The Rockets pull it in.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And it's Green missing. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard looking around. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. MP finds Williams. Again, the miss by Portland. Here's Okogie over Lillard. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Trailblazers up by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperon Şengün, Jeff Green out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Shepard, and it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. Portland leading by 11. Lillard passes to Lewis. Eason pulls it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Alperon Şengün, and Hood Schifino subbed in for Shepard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded...
Ooh, fancy jam by MP.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page, in fact.
Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Hood Schifino.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Green, a screen. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Screen by MP. For three, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Durant, unable to get that one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now Henderson. MP outside. Here's Grant. Beyond the arc. Capella pulls it down. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Portland leading by 15. Lillard fires! Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Henderson. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Lillard. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Kamara. Now MP. And MP throws it down.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Alperon Şengün. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from Houston's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip. which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. He says he wants to play on it, and the training staff has given him the okay. Guys, you know he wants to get back on the floor and help his team get to the conference finals.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
Rockets trail by 17.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for MP.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the board, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. And here's Thompson for three. And it's MP with a rebound. And the Trailblazers call time here. They're ahead by 19. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Now Portland with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Henderson outside. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I wanted to set the tone that there's no excuses. So I played down the illness pre-game, but my teammates, man, they knew I was going through it and they lifted me up.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
I take pride in my ability to overcome adversity, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sorry. There's only one MJ, and I ain't there yet. You know, not yet, anyway.
Well, it's time to rest up, MP.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language. And an airline had even lost one of my bags. Now to think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah, yeah. I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, "MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine's, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems."
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something, but so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series, but so what? Everyone's going through something. And we've got a chance to go to the conference finals if we win one more game. One more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win. And nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
So maybe playing Dallas the way I thought. I just have to see. So